have to go through Jesus, and Jesus, which is your mind. Every success you get, it comes from your mind.
So one thing important is it hit you when you said, I saw my journey, my story. I saw myself in the Bible.
Yes. My story is in Bible. Yes. The journey to leave Rwanda, to be here, you read the Bible, you see it. Jacob, Joseph, all that state people goes through every day.
And what about Jesus?
So Jesus now, it's the end. Jesus is when you reach what you want to go. Jesus is when your desire coming from. You're looking at Job. The process to look Job, it's a journey. So when the end you get that job, that is Jesus. You look money, you look business, you're looking at contract. So the sooner you get that contract, that is your desire. That is Jesus. So is it our desires? That is what Jesus and God mean. And to get them is just through the mind. Mm-hmm. So like now I can give you whatever you could quote. I say, look, you can't go to heaven without going through Jesus. So as we taught to go to heaven, and first of all, we think heaven is an area, or hell is an area where people go to walk to go. Because that's what I say. To go to heaven, you have to go through Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes. And we thought it's the area we go or walking. No, it's to achieve your desire. So you have to go through Jesus. And Jesus, which is your mind. Every success you get, it comes from your mind. To be able to reach it, you have to continue to use your mind until you reach it.
So you think, because I think that's, for me, ever since I was younger, it's that thing of heaven and hell. Because it's the unknown. So you think, what happens when I die? And so I think that's also such a hook, because that's something that I've always thought, like, is heaven a place? And they say, is it, I'm going and I'm in church and I'm singing, like my soul is there.
Asking people this question, like, what does your heaven look like? What does it look like when you die and go to heaven? Yeah. Because for me, if it means going to church and there's no music, no women to weed, I'm in hell. Right. You understand what I'm saying? if I can't have fun the way I'm having fun here, then how will I have fun there?
Like I'm singing in church, like that's what heaven's described, and hell is the gnashing of teeth, and you're described hell in the way the Bible describes it. So you're saying the way the Bible describes hell is like a metaphor of how you feel when maybe your life is miserable.
Yes. So when your life is miserable, you are in hell.
You have to be able to turn hell into heaven.
Hey, I got a question for you. Are you smart? Are you a visionary? Well, the fact that you are watching this podcast is a good thing. I got something to tell you. I know time is the most valuable asset, so I'm going to get straight to the point. Here at the Rubasha Family Podcast, we've been focused on consistent output, getting amazing and quality content out to the people who come and support. How can we add value to people's lives? Now, you could be a small business owner or entrepreneur who wants to be able to expand your visibility, get your product or service in front of as many people as possible. The day and age that we're in, social media, podcasts, the fact that they're growing so much on YouTube. YouTube is allocating more budget into the podcast section in media. Why can't you be smart? Why can't you get ahead of the competitors and put your advertisements, put your visibility, your brand in front of as many people as possible? You could actually be one of the ones who is really smart in order to take advantage of this opportunity and put your ads in one of our videos at our lower prices as they are now compared to what they will be as our audience continues to grow and expand as much as we're consistent. So if you're really interested in having an advertisement space or brand visibility at the Rubasha Family Podcast, link is in the description. Send us an email and let's talk. Back to the video.
That's how it works, because hell is not an area. So for example, if your child who live with the parents and the parents they are abuser, that child's living hell, even though he has everything. So you have marriage, you have a wife or a husband, he's beating you, abusing you, you are living in hell. That's what it means, because hell and heaven, they're in your mind. They're a state of conscience. Yes. Everything you see good or evil, you see it in your mind. You can't sit on the street. Yes. But you see, they used to show the pictures. They used to educate us, this is where you go if you continue to do wrong things on earth. And that is not right. We were trying to share the other. I was wondering, no one has shared me this before until I Google it. So that this mind to bring it, to share with my friends, my Africans, relative, brothers and sisters, it's the key. We share it, and we can share with the other one. The hard thing is to accept it, because it's been in our mind for long.
I feel like, first and foremost, the book of the Bible is just a Bible of a blueprint of how we're supposed to be. Anyone can be that Jesus. Anyone can be that Moses. Everyone has purpose. Jesus is just a man with purpose. Jesus had a purpose, a calling on his life that he heard beyond his realm of seeing in the physical. So everyone has that. Everyone has their purpose. I tell people every day, like, yo, I know I relate to Jesus because I know that I have a purpose over my life. And I know when I'm done with it, my testimony would change people's lives. And that's all that Jesus was. Jesus, I don't know if he's a real person, ever was a real person, but the character itself in the Bible speaks volume of how we're supposed to live. We all have callings. We live it. We sacrifice our own.